Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today I have two timepieces from Lord Timepieces, a smaller brand, which produces some interesting watches, but they have a lot of watches that I probably wouldn't wear in real life, but these I really was gravitated towards. They are their automatic pieces, and I think they're pretty well made for the money. These are, I believe, $193, and they come with a nice Miyota movement, and they have some pretty good specs, so I said I'd take a look at them. Now, there's basically the same watch. These are the Lord Orion series. They're automatic models, which are pretty new in their lineup. And I will leave a link to their website down in the description below if you want to check them out after this video. First, let's start off with what's on my wrist today. So today I am wearing the President 18038, as you can see here. It's the 18 karat solid gold day date President from 1980, and still in very good condition. And been getting a lot of use out of this watch since I bought it. It's hard to take off. I'm sure I'll get over that pretty soon. Anyway, let me get this watch out of the box and I'll show you both of the variations. Here's the box it actually comes in. It's a pretty simple, smooth cardboard box. And inside you do get your Lord manual. And you also do get some information with a contest they have. If you follow them on Instagram at Lord Timepieces, you can see that there. That's pretty cool that they did that. And here's the actual watch. It comes with a hang tag also. Lord Timepieces. Let me get this out of the box and we'll get into the review. So this is the first one we're taking a look at. Let me just peel the plastic off of here. And there we go. So as you can see, it's in a gunmetal case, and it's a pretty interesting watch. Obviously it's skeletonized on the front there. I think it's a pretty cool looking watch. It looks definitely a lot more expensive than it costs. That's my first initial impressions of this timepiece. Obviously I have a nice black with white stitching on genuine leather band here, which isn't too bad. I really like the case design. I don't really know of any other watches that have a case design like this. And I thought it was pretty cool looking. So let's go over some basic dimensions here, and then we'll get a little more into it. We do have a pretty standard 40mm case diameter. In terms of the actual case thickness, we're looking at about 12.7mm. So it's pretty slender for an automatic watch. As you can see, the case over here, here's the bezel, but the case is relatively pretty thin. In terms of lug-to-lug width, we're looking at 48mm. So, decent size, very good size. Definitely good for my wrist, which is 6.5 inches. Now the actual watch itself is in a gunmetal finish and has a gunmetal colored dial here. The nice light blue seconds hand. I'm just going to give it some juice here so the seconds hand will start sweeping. There, you can see it oscillating right now through the front of the case. And there she goes. Yep, there she goes. Hand is sweeping. So the dial is pretty cool. I'm going to get you a little bit closer so you can really take a closer look at it. You can see that nice light blue hand, which really stands out. Applied loomed markers over here, loomed hands as well, which are semi-skeletonized. You can see the balance wheel right here through this little cage over here, right at the 7 o'clock position. I think that's pretty neat. And everything looks very, very well constructed. Nothing is out of order, I would say. And everything is very neat on this watch. That's what I really liked about it. Now, the actual case design is pretty cool as well. We have integrated lug guards here, or crown guards. We have a nice bezel here, which is stationary, but it does have nice polished groove cutouts, just for some, just for some looks. Nothing more than that. The lug width is 22mm, so pretty standard. And yeah, it comes on this nice genuine black leather band, which isn't too bad. Not like a superb Horween leather strap or nothing like that, but it's definitely a good enough, strap for this watch with double white stitching on each end to match the white stitching going up and down here. And the buckle itself is proportionately sized, which I do like, and that nice gunmetal finish signed with Lord over here with 2 safety keepers. And if we take a look at the case back here, we do get a screw down case back. Now this watch is running, as you can see, it even states on here, the Miyota 82S0. It's basically an automatic movement from the Japanese Miyota company, which produces watch movements. And this is the better one. This one actually has hacking. We have hand winding. It beats at 3 Hertz. And we also do get that nice cutout rotor and those stripes on the movement. You can see it here through this exhibition case back, which looks pretty nice. For a Miyota series movement, I think it looks pretty good. They're very reliable movements. They won't fail you. Caseback is actually brushed in solid stainless steel. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good there. To actually function this watch, it's very simple. We have our crown here, which is tucked between these large crown guards, so don't worry about anything hitting up and down on this crown here. It's pretty well protected. We do get a signed crown as well. You can see there with the kind of like a crown logo for Lord. That is their logo. So first position is self-winding, which is pretty smooth usually on these movements. And then your second position, that's it, is your hacking position. You can see the second's hand will come to a halt, and we can precisely set the time here. Now one thing I did notice, even though we have all this skeletonization going on in the gunmetal dial, the markers really do stand out, and they have superluminova, which glows green. And the lume is actually really good on this watch. I was quite surprised. I wasn't expecting good lume, but the lume is actually really good. The crystal itself is a genuine sapphire crystal, which is nice for under $200. I think this is all around a good value-oriented deal. And yeah, it's pretty much to it. Pretty simple watch, but a lot going on. Definitely looks a lot more expensive than it actually costs. And I think that in this gunmetal color with the dark finish, I think it looks really good. I think this one came out probably the best. But you might also like the rose gold version. I will show you that in a minute. Right now I'm going to give you a lume shot of this model, and let's see what it's about. So there we go with a nice lume shot. As you can see, like I said earlier, the lume is really good. It doesn't fade quickly. Nice bright green on the hour and minutes hand, and the double marker at the 12 o'clock position, as well as all the other applied markers. It's, as you can see right here, guys, it doesn't fade quickly, and it stays lit for pretty long. Very surprising, very surprising. There's the watch on my 6.5-inch wrist. I must say, 48 lug to lug, it fits just about perfect. Rides pretty low on the wrist there. Definitely quite stealthy in this gunmetal finish of the case. Now the case is comprised of solid 316L stainless steel under that gunmetal, in case you were curious. And there's the strap there. The strap, I'd say you need about a day to break it in, that's about it. Other than that, I think you're good to go. Yeah, let me take this off and we'll get into the other model. It's a rose gold version. I think that model's pretty cool looking too. And let's take a look at that. Now in front of you is the rose gold plated version. This one's a bit different as it features a brown genuine leather band instead of the black one we just looked at. That's basically to match the rose gold finish on this case, and this one is pretty cool as well. Definitely a bit more blingy, definitely will attract a bit more attention, I would say. But it has the same great lume. Everything's exactly the same, but just the color of the case is different, as you can see there. Pretty nice, not bad. The finishing is very good. There are no sharp edges. Very smooth to the touch, so nothing bad there. Another glimpse of that Miyota movement. Lord timepieces. I think it's pretty cool. Now if I didn't mention, these watches are 50 meters water resistant. I also didn't mention the straps themselves do have quick release bars, so you should have no issue replacing the strap if you want to. Although I think you'll be good to go on these stock straps here. They are pretty comfortable and they're easy to break in straight out of the box. But yeah, I'll throw this one on my wrist right now to show you what this one looks like. There is the Lord in rose gold on my 6.5-inch wrist. Definitely looks a bit more, you know, kind of dressed up, I'd say, with the rose gold, while the other one looks a bit more sporty. But definitely a good fit on the wrist. I like how the lugs curve down, so it definitely conforms nicely to the wrist there when you push backwards. And there's a side profile. Pretty nice watches. I was quite surprised by these. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I think, you know, for the money, at $193, I think it's a pretty good deal. I mean, they're well made. They have nice finishing. The movement is pretty good. You know, it has hacking. It's not like the standard 8215 that doesn't have hacking. You know, some of them kind of hide the date wheel, have a ghost date wheel. These are, you know, made correctly. One position it hacks, and, you know, you can set the time precisely. Very good movements for the daily use there. So let me know what you guys think, as usual, down in the comment section below. I think, you know, you can't really go wrong. I think they're a good deal. And that's pretty much going to cover today. I will see you guys in the next video, but please stay tuned to www.watchaddictchannel.com. That is my blog. You can find written articles, a bunch of watch information, and stuff like that. You can also follow me on Instagram at watchaddict.channel. That is my main Instagram. If you want to follow me there, you will see watches such as this one before they go up on video. So it's always good to check out what's coming up on Watch Addiction Watch Reviews on the Instagram at Watch Addict Channel. Once again, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button right now if you haven't. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.